Hello Cheney family. Today I want to show you a quick video on how to set up a quiz in Edulastic. Now I like using Edulastic as a formative tool because there's a large question bank to choose from. The questions are standard aligned, they're air aligned. In fact, some of the questions even come from old air tests. And lastly, I like to use it because once one teacher makes a quiz, you can share it with all the rest of the teachers in your cohort. So I hope you learned something today, and thanks for watching. Once you've created an account in Edulastic, you'll have a dashboard that looks similar to this. Once again, the purpose of this video is just to show you how quickly you can set up a standard aligned formative assessment. However, I'm able to support you with other functions of the program, such as setting up your personal account and setting up your classes, and also linking your classes to Google Classroom. So on the left here are some icons, and if you click this arrow, it will expand and explain what those icons are. And so to start a new test, I'm going to click on the item bank. Once I go into the item bank, it brings me to a screen that looks like this. Based on how I set up my profile, it's already going to start narrowing down questions to help me set up a quiz. So on the left-hand side, you can see that I have chosen 9th grade ELA for the purpose of this demonstration. But even if you set up your profile with these options, you can change it at any time on the fly as you make your quiz. The next thing I'm going to do is choose a standard set. And I like to filter even more specifically to the Ohio standards, just to make more alignment with the actual standards that we're teaching in class. The next line down is where I can choose a specific standard that I want to work on. Again, aligned to the Ohio standards. So I'm just going to pick the literature standard 9.1. From there, I can further filter down collections of item banks, but I'm going to keep that at all collections to give me more to choose from. And I can filter types of questions. And you can see as I scroll through this, all of these are types of questions that students might see on the AIR exam. So if we're trying to get our students prepared for AIR in conjunction with our formative assessments, it's nice to give them a variety of the types of questions that they're going to see when they take the AIR on the computer. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to filter to passage-based questions because, as we know, they always show up on AIR, and we can never give our students enough practice with passage-based questions. Next, I can further filter down depth of knowledge and difficulty level. But again, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm just going to leave those unspecified just to give me more to choose from. You can see when I move to the right to start to find questions for the quiz, I have 135 to look through. So next I'm going to show you how to preview a question, add it to the quiz, and then finalize from there. So I'm just going to click on the first question, and if I click on View, not only does it show me the passage on the left, it shows me the question that's standard aligned on the right. Now, I can click Show Answer, and it will show me the actual answer to the question. And if I decide that I like that question, all I do is click Add Passage to the test. I can X out of there, and you can see at the top, my new test has one question. I'm going to click on the next one. And you can see this is very similar. It shows me the passage, so I can approve the passage as a teacher, and then approve the question on the right. I'm going to go ahead and add this one to the test as well. Once I've found a couple questions that I approve of for my quiz, all I have to do is click on New Test, and I can choose a picture. I can name it Sample Quiz for Demo. And I'm going to put a description, RL 9.1. And that's basically the basics of how to set up your quiz. Once I click Assign, I'm going to have options to assign to the classes that I have set up in the program, and I only have one class set up. I can specify students within my class who I want to assign that to. I can set up a time window for taking the test. So I can make it start today, and I can make it close on Friday. And I can adjust the open and close policies. I can decide if the questions are partial credit or not. And I can decide how I want to grade it. And when we're using standard aligned quizzes, it's okay to use standard-based grading for this purpose. Okay, so from there, all I'm going to do is click Assign. And then I have two choices. I can, in order to pass this out to my students, I can either copy the link and then paste it in my Google Classroom, or if I have my Google Classroom linked to the program, I can just click Assign in Google Classroom. That's the basics of starting a quiz. Once again, I hope you learned something. Please reach out if you need help setting up your account, your classrooms, or setting up your first quiz. Thanks for watching. Talk to everybody soon.